Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
So North Texas's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Defense is coming after him.
Extending the play now.
He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to find some room. It's Bray. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Looking to score with a run to the right.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the floor.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
We'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, we kind of knew that they were going to approach this game and feel that every possession counted. And here, going for it on 4th and goal pays off for an early touchdown for this team.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. If
there's one guy on this defensive side who could be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense. The first and goal. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Mean Green. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the back gets the football. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Chris, how about the running back here on 3rd down and 1? He's so focused on trying to just pick up a couple yards for the first down. You could almost see him slightly hesitate there once he hit that initial surge from that defense and was still on his feet. He's looking around. There's nobody to slow him down, so he gets huge yards on this play.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
I love to watch his quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Return begins inside the 10. When he's got some space here. On the move. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The ball is caught. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. And how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that is no good. The lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. Touchdown, Ducks. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They work with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space and recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that short completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires. Now they got a tough decision here on fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-seeing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And now the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You just keep churning these yards out, playing with the lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall.